Hey, Guitar Nerd is here with another video on Horizon Forbidden West. In today's video, we'll be covering how to easily defeat the Widemaw boss fight that you encounter at the end of the Mu Cauldron quest, and that's with the game set to the very hard difficulty. As long as you follow the steps in this guide, you should find yourself celebrating a quick victory over both the Widemaws you must conquer to complete the Cauldron. So with that said, let's get started. So first off, the number one thing that really speeds this fight along are the purge water traps that you can use to knock their health down a good bit while also putting them into a drenched state. Unfortunately, we can only set a maximum of 2 traps at any given time unless you have leveled up your skill tree good enough, but honestly, this is for the better. I remember playing Horizon Zero Dawn on the hardest difficulty and spending 10 to 15 minutes sometimes just setting up a huge number of traps just so I can cheese fights by baiting them into a long series of explosions. It was beautiful, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of miss it, but it's probably for the better. Either way, even just 2 traps pack enough punch to where it is well balanced in my opinion. But now that the traps are set, let's use them. As you can see here, it doesn't take long for the Widemaw to hit our first well-placed trap and immediately goes into a drenched state. With some baiting using some arrows, getting him to hit the second trap will cause additional damage, which already leaves him with just a quarter of health left to finish off. Be careful to dodge his attacks though, but if you do get hit, just be sure to heal immediately just in case. Now it's time to switch to our shock arrows and aim for the sparker canisters that are left on its body. Once you are able to land a direct shot to one of these canisters, it will explode and cause the Widemaw to go into a shock state. Just be sure not to get swallowed up in the process, but once it goes down, land a final critical hit blow to finish it off, and then focus on the second Widemaw that just entered the fight. Even if you take a hit from finishing the first Widemaw, I would still recommend it to make the fight easier. Just stay fully healed at all times either way. You can always use your weapon wheel to your advantage too. Just pull it out to slow things down and it should make it easier to watch out for attacks while healing or dodging. Another tip is to try to get on the side of the Widemaw, especially if it starts up the sucking animation so that you can have that much more of a clear view at its sparker canister. Once you land a direct hit with a shocked arrow, go ahead and place another purge water trap down while we wait on the canister to explode. Once the Widemaw is in a shock state, run up to it and land a critical hit. Don't forget to land some additional melee attacks in between the first and second critical hit too. Now that its health is below the halfway mark, it's time to get into position and cast out that line and start baiting him into our last purge water trap. And that is it. 3 purge water traps, a few shock arrows, and some melee hits is all it takes. Don't forget to take all the loot from both of the Widemaw's cold corpses though. But overall, if you've enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe as I continue to roll out more content like this, and feel free to use the description below to keep in touch, and until next time, happy gaming.